We are opening our viewer mail inbox to answer some of your money questions here this afternoon. Joining us, as always, to do that, money and business expert Derrick Kinney. Derrick, thanks so much for being with us here.
My pleasure, Jason. Great to be with you.
All right, let's dive into the inbox together here this afternoon. We'll start first with Lauren in Capel, who wrote in, what impact will the possible changing of the Federal Reserve chairman have on the stock market? Derrick, I think a lot of very smart economists are wondering the same thing.
They really are, and this is unprecedented. You typically have the president and the Federal Reserve chairman in two separate camps, very much separate, different opinions. This is the first time of recent memory where one president has really pressured the Fed to bend to what he wants. He calls him, too late Powell. And one of the things we know is that the Fed wants consistency and the market wants predictability. So if there's a process that's transparent, it doesn't appear like Trump is trying to take over the Fed, the market may continue on. It's sort of already priced in, though, this volatility right now.
All right, so let's get to Teresa in Arlington, who writes in also about the stock market here. She says she's worried about a stock market correction. Things have done so well for so long, it has to drop. How do I best protect my money? Probably a lot of investors kind of thinking these same things because, trees don't grow to the sky, Derrick.
That's right. And what I would tell you, Teresa, is first of all, you want to go negative to stay positive. What I mean by that is you want to ask yourself, how far would the market have to drop where you would lose sleep at night, you'd feel uneasy, it would affect how you think and your quality of life. That may be the level to gradually begin to drop down to. We've seen the market be strong the past 2 years. So economics would say it wouldn't be out of the ordinary to see the market drop. And while the market's high, this is the time when you least want to do it. It proves in history is the best time to take your profits off the table, maybe pay off some debt, and make sure that you're in a spot where you're not going to lose a lot of money if the market does drop.
Now, you leave before the bottom falls out there. Let's get to Ron and Trophy Club now. It starts off with a compliment here, Derrick. He says, I love your advice. Love that. He says, my son will graduate college in May. What is the best advice you suggest that I give him?
Well, Ron, first of all, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Here's what I would tell you is tell your son, regardless of the degree you have, doesn't dictate where you will spend your entire future. So many parents, well-meaning, make it out that if you graduate with an engineering degree, then by golly, you will be an engineer for the rest of your life. And they might realize they hate engineering a year into it. So the goal is the degree prepares them for opportunity. Let them know that each job they take prepares them for the next job they take, but also tell them do the hustle. If you can hustle and you can communicate well, there's no limit to your future possibilities.
Do the hustle is right, especially in those first years when you're starting out in a career and you can pour yourself fully into it. Good advice there, Derrick. Let's close out with Patrick in Richardson now, who wrote in, I really want to start my own business. You've said before that it doesn't have to cost a lot of money. So what's the first thing I should do, he asks.
Patrick, first of all, no need to go back to college, get the advanced degree, the certification, all those things people tell you you need. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Simply ask yourself, what is it that people ask for your help with right now? Are you the website developer, the closet organizer, the vacation planner, the person that teaches 5-year-old soccer skills? Whatever comes easy to you that people say you're really good at, now you can charge for. Just simply follow where your focus group is telling you and then begin to charge gradually for that. Or find a problem that keeps you awake at night and say, do you have the ability to come up with a product or service to solve that problem? Either way, low money in, you can start making some money now and have a business you're proud of this year.
All right, some good stuff all the way around there, Derrick. Love when we get into the inbox and get some real questions that are on people's minds out there. Thanks so much for doing it again. Good to see you again.